1970 Charger 500. If you can cope with a whole new image, you could be Dodge material.
In the late 1960s and early 1970s, speed was everything. Automotive manufacturers competed fiercely to achieve top speeds, grabbing the attention of consumers at the time. This trend was natural, as the American market was obsessed with high performance, clearly reflected in the muscle car culture dominating the market. This obsession didn't stop with cars. It extended into the world of motorcycles as well. Kawasaki recognized this massive opportunity and introduced production motorcycles that not only rivaled but even exceeded muscle car performance. The journey began with the Kawasaki H2 Mach IV in late 1968, renowned for its rapid acceleration and impressive power. Not content to stop there, Kawasaki's engineers developed a new engine in 1971, unveiling the H2 Mach IV. This three-cylinder, 750cc motorcycle became one of the fastest and most powerful bikes of its era. With extraordinary power and lightning-fast acceleration, the H2 earned the title of the fastest superbike and the king of the streets of its time. Stay tuned as we'll delve into the fierce competition in the 1970s motorcycle world and the controversy surrounding the H2, a bike known not only for its speed, but also for being feared by riders of the era. After World War II ended, Kawasaki, then known as Kawasaki Heavy Industries, was banned from manufacturing aircraft. To stabilize the company's income, Kawasaki began exploring the small motorcycle market. Since this was new territory for them, Kawasaki partnered with Meihatsu and Meguro, one of Japan's oldest motorcycle manufacturers, to produce small displacement motorcycles aimed at the domestic market. After achieving domestic success, Kawasaki set its sights on exports, inspired by Honda's tremendous success in the American market at the time. A deal with Meguro paved the way for Kawasaki to produce larger displacement motorcycles, as Meguro was the only Japanese company producing motorcycles with engines over 500 cc. In 1966, Kawasaki produced its first large motorcycle, the 650cc Kawasaki W1, which was also the largest displacement motorcycle in Japan at the time. This allowed Kawasaki to compete with American and European manufacturers, expanding its market share, and even participating in international racing events. In 1969, Kawasaki earned its first world title in the FIM 125cc Road Racing Championship with British rider Dave Simmons. Since the W series no longer aligned with Kawasaki's goal of targeting the high-speed segment of the American market, major competitors were already positioned as key rivals. Honda's CB450, introduced in 1965, gained attention for its advanced technology, such as a DOHC engine, which made it more efficient and powerful. Meanwhile, Suzuki launched the T500 Titan in 1969, a two-stroke 500cc motorcycle known for its durability and performance. Yamaha was also developing the XS650, a four-stroke bike designed to compete in the same market. In response to this tightening competition, Kawasaki in Japan contacted its American branch, then led by Darrell Krause, to develop a secret project named N100. The project's goal was to create a revolutionary motorcycle with performance levels never seen before in the market. The N100 project aimed to produce a motorcycle with a 500cc engine capable of generating 60 horsepower and achieving a quarter-mile time of 13 seconds, considered the maximum limit for street motorcycles at the time. Kawasaki collaborated with legendary rider Tony Nikosha, renowned for his expertise in drag racing and motorcycle testing. The company began testing this motorcycle at a secret facility near Area 51. This location became the ground for extensively testing the bike's performance and speed to ensure it could meet Kawasaki's ambitious targets: immense power, rapid acceleration, and race-dominating capability. Tony's invaluable experience provided direct feedback that helped refine the final design before it was released to the public as the Kawasaki H2 Mach IV. Following the immense success of the H1, Kawasaki began designing a more powerful successor with a 750cc engine. This effort led to the launch of the Kawasaki H2 Mach IV in 1971, a three-cylinder, two-stroke motorcycle designed to dominate the high-performance market. With 74 horsepower at 6,800 revolutions per minute and incredible acceleration, the H2 became an icon of speed, defining a new era in the superbike world. This air-cooled engine featured a bore and stroke of 71 millimeters by 63 millimeters, a compression ratio of 7.3 to 1, and a maximum torque of 77.4 newton meters at 6,500 RPM. The drivetrain used a chain-driven 5-speed transmission, with the bike reaching a top speed of 120 miles per hour. With this fierce performance, the Kawasaki H2 outperformed its rivals, including the Honda CB750, Suzuki GT750, and even some contemporary muscle cars. During its public debut, Cycle magazine described the Kawasaki H2 Mach IV as like riding a jet. This statement was no exaggeration given the H2's exceptional acceleration and the 74 horsepower power output of its three-cylinder 750cc engine. Riders noted that the bike was relatively tame, below 4,000 RPM. But once the throttle was opened beyond 6,000 RPM, its power seemed to explode like a rocket. The front wheel would often lift off the ground under hard acceleration, showcasing just how wild and powerful the H2 could be. With its unmatched power-to-weight ratio and a top speed of 120 miles per hour, the H2 set a new benchmark in the world of high-performance motorcycles. Its nickname, the Widowmaker, underlined the fact that only truly skilled riders could handle this legendary machine. Kawasaki achieved its goal of top speed with the H2, but the bike also faced criticism regarding safety and comfort. The H2 used a double tubular steel cradle frame that, while sturdy enough to support the powerful three-cylinder engine, was considered too rigid to provide optimal handling. The extreme acceleration and power sometimes left riders feeling less confident when cornering at high speeds. Additionally, the H2's braking system was a point of concern. Despite being equipped with a single front disc brake and a rear drum brake, the braking performance was often regarded as insufficient to match the bike's aggressive power. Riders reported that braking felt unreliable, especially during sudden stops at high speeds. Handling also became a significant issue due to the H2's wild acceleration. When the throttle was opened aggressively, the sudden surge of power to the rear wheel could cause it to lose traction and skid, particularly on imperfect road surfaces. This demanded exceptional skills from riders to maintain control, especially during corner exits or on wet roads. Moreover, fuel consumption was another major critique. With its notoriously fuel-hungry two-stroke engine, the H2 required frequent refueling, particularly on long rides or under high-performance conditions. Despite these challenges, the H2's reputation as a wild and difficult-to-tame motorcycle only added to its mystique, making it a prized choice for experienced riders. In response to the criticism, Kawasaki made incremental updates to improve the H2's efficiency and stability. In 1973, the H2A model introduced changes to the carburetor jets, oil injection pump, and cylinder port timing to enhance fuel efficiency. In 1974, Kawasaki released the H2B, which featured reduced power output of 71 horsepower at 6,800 RPM to deliver a tamer performance. Key updates included an oil-based steering damper and a check valve for improved stability, a redesigned oil injection system with separate lines, an extended swing arm for better control, and a slimmer racetail design. The bike's weight increased to 208 kilograms, making it more stable than earlier versions. However, the 1972 Kawasaki H2 remained the most powerful model, making it highly sought after by collectors. With a total production of 47,000 units in a relatively short time, this motorcycle may not be rare in terms of numbers, but its value remains high. On online auction platforms, the H2 Mach IV is often priced between $20,000 and $25,000. However, at exclusive auction events, the best units can fetch over $30,000 and even exceed $50,000 for a 1972 H2 model in perfect condition and quality. With its ever-increasing prices, the H2 proves that its allure and historical significance are unmatched by its competitors. So, are you tempted to try this motorcycle? And if you've already had the chance to ride one, what was your most memorable experience? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. And thank you for taking the time to revisit the past with us. See you in the next episode.